Right, we should now be live on YouTube. Okay, we're live again with more of Advent of Ascension Minecraft Hardcore. Alright, so how are these Rosodons coming along? I might just give them some more time to grow before just harvesting them. Okay, Cyclops spawned on top of what's eventually going to become my full base. So, Blank Realmstone. So this is where we stand right now. I haven't done too much in Berkazia besides get skeletal armor. I then went here to get the Rosodons. These being the Rosodons, by the way. I got these back. Laborian is a tier 3 dimension, so the average mob in here is stronger than the ones in here and in here. I'd also then have to figure out how to come across a heart fruit, and then just eat it in Percasia. But I don't exactly remember how to get the heart fruit, plus Candyland. I never really recalled coming across anything too iconic there when I played 3.1.2. So I still, I'm not really planning on going to Candyland anytime soon. There's Iremine. Iremine has the energy rune shrines, so I will very likely want to get back there as soon as possible, especially once I have the runation level to make energy runes. So I have to find a barren castle which has this mineralization station, and then just, we'll bring the blank realm stones the easy part. There's never really anything too iconic in any of these dimensions either. Never really used too much in terms of items out of these dimensions, I just collected them. I'm just going by my 3.1.2 knowledge, which is probably still slightly out of date. I mean, a lot of things have changed. I would ultimately like to say that this series would be a success if I got myself to Shirelands without taking a single death. If I got to a tier 4 dimension deathless, then I can call this series a success. And also fight some bosses along the way, just because we should be able to, most likely. I definitely focus on some of the easier ones. I'll probably steer clear of the ones that attack with ranged. For example, I might consider fighting Hive King and Barathos next. I mean, it was still a pretty easy, straightforward boss in 3.1.2, so I'm assuming he won't be that much more difficult to deal with. Maybe the minions could be a problem, but even then, I might be able to take them down with, an even better sword. I still might be able to keep the minions under control. Don't really know what I'd want from Lunaless. I got my Gravitator out of Salive already. You don't get it out of the Haven anymore. I'll probably steer clear of the Void Dimensions for now. But I think my highest priority right now could maybe be to access the Rune Randomizer in Runendor. But I'd have to go through both Vox Pawns and Mysterium to be able to get here. Take a Voxlite to Mysterium, Voxlite being from Vox Pawns, bring it here, and then do the rest of that to get to Runendor. So I can go into Creeponia, ultimately. But I'm going to want to do that right away or maybe just come back there later. Because here's ultimately what I want to get back on this hardcore world. So I'm going to do Control O so I can look in just enough items again. I want to get the Caillou staff onto my hardcore world. It actually has been buffed, surprisingly, compared to its 3.1.2 counterpart. When it came to healing staves or staves that just did an insanely good job at keeping you alive for longer, most of the staves have been nerfed, but this one actually got stronger. But I still don't know exactly where it drops from. I read on one of the wiki articles that the Caillou no longer drops it, which wouldn't make sense because this staff is named after the Caillou itself. I mean, you would think that the Caillou would drop the Caillou staff. Nature staff, on the other hand, now has a completely different effect. No longer viable to keep you alive. Something's behind me. No, it was more like it was in front of me. So as I was saying, the nature staff now has a completely different effect. So I won't be going after this now. Sure, it's nice to be able to just fertilize your nearby plants. You can just save on bone meal if you just have the nature staff and a bunch of life runes. I mean, it would just help tremendously with mass producing these Rosedons, but it would just be like a convenience for farming. It wouldn't be like one of the best staffs in the whole game, if not the best staff in the game anymore. So this nature staff's like not ideal for combat anymore. It's got a new purpose entirely. Rejuvenation staff also doesn't heal the whole or like 7.5 hearts either. That comes from somewhere else also. I don't even know if rejuvenation staff heals you. It says it only really heals all nearby friendly creatures, but I'd prefer an item that just healed me. Even though this still sounds pretty nice, just I don't feel like I'll be going after this. But I will definitely still try and pursue Caillou staff. It's just I don't know exactly where it comes from, if Caillou still drop it or not. I'm not 100% sure. But I do know for a fact that the Cailloux are now hunter mobs, and you need a hunter level of 17 to kill Cailloux. This used to not be the case. You used to be able to go there with any hunter level, but now you need 17. Which is why I've been working on getting this up to 17 in case Caillou still drop the staff. So I can maybe go to them. I think I'll actually quickly ask on Discord as to where Caillou staff comes from, because I would like to get that back as soon as humanly possible. And then I would likely try and get myself to Runendor, assuming the rune randomizer works the way it used to just get a bunch of runes to then actually be able to use the staff, because can't use the staff if we don't have the runes to supply it with. Or alternatively, I could just try and go and do a bunch of runation training, because I think if it was 54, I think maybe if I got to like 54 runation, I would actually be able to just make the kinetic runes on a rune shrine of Gardencia the normal way. And I definitely already, by that point, have the level requirement to make the energy runes. So I'll quickly ask where Caillou staff comes from. Oh, I have an active streamer role, apparently. Neat. I'm guessing I must have that role whenever I'm live. Maybe there's some bot that somehow actually knows I'm live on my YouTube. Like the bots only supported Twitch. That's cool to hear. Okay, I should probably be patient. I have to be very patient at this time. So I have 16 in Runation. So I want to just quickly double check to see what the requirement for making water runes was, because I can do two things to train Runation aside from making the wind runes. I could go to Laborian just to make the water runes, though I'd have to worry about some stronger mobs by doing so, because you need level 15 in Runation to make the water runes, but I have level 16, so I would be able to make these. Not sure whether or not it might be safer to just simply go to the Nether to make the fire runes, because Laborian's gonna have a lot stronger mobs than the Nether will. And if I want to go to Laborian, I have to find a heart fruit so I can get through Candyland as part of the requirements. So I need to find heart fruit seeds. Okay, they come from Picasia. That's quick and easy. So first things first, I want to see how much runium I have. I have plenty. This could get easily turned into like a lot of water runes. And if I actually want to use the water runes for combat, last I checked I'd also have to make some more wind runes, but I'll probably worry about that later. Yeah, I'm really tempted to just go and focus on actually training up my runation. And if I want the fastest experience rates possible, given the current level that I have, I could go to Laborian. So I might give this a try. So from what I've seen, heart fruits are very easy to get. It's just breaking plants till one drops. Holy lag. I already this thing. And I literally can barely even fight back. It's so laggy. I can barely even fight back right now. Yes, it still drops from Caillou's. Didn't know I had this roll. Must be because I'm live now. And I got confirmation from T-Slat himself that, yep, they drop from Caillou still. So 17 Hunter is going to be another priority of mine. That way I can start killing the Cailloux to get their staff drop. Because if I don't have that, then I can't even attempt for the staff. So I'll probably be closing Discord just so my game's going to run smoother. That way, fewer things are just running on my computer at once. I don't want to just lag this heavily while I'm trying to just fight monsters. So heart fruit should drop from these. Eventually. Or heart fruit seeds. I'd then have to plant these. Yeah, I need my game to be running as smoothly as possible so I don't risk dying anywhere. So getting the heart fruit seeds is actually very easy. I then need to just plant these somewhere quickly. So one of these. If I have some bone meal lying around, this is just going to really speed up the process. There we go. Just not waste any time harvesting this. Gonna waste no time here. And that's the heart fruit. I guess I will actually harvest some of these now. And also pick up a couple animal levels. Alright, something somewhere. Yeah, I thought I heard something walking around. I didn't think I was going crazy. I thought for sure I heard something. So I have my heart fruit and I now just need to eat it in Percasia. I guess I'll just hold this in the offhand and eat the heart fruit in there. I mean, this should be safe to eat at full health. I'm just gonna eat it when there's nothing around me trying to kill me. Now I should be able to eat it. No, I think I actually need to have, like... No, I think I need to lose hunger and then I can eat it. So if I just run around a bit until I at least lose a bit of hunger, then I can eat this. Hoping this doesn't take too long. I mean, I just have one thing I need to eat, and then I can go to Candyland. I'm really hoping, like, lag doesn't get me killed in the end. I'm really hoping if I do go down. Really hoping that when I do go down, might be an inevitability. I'm hoping that I go down fighting and actually have a chance to try and defend myself. I'm hoping it's not some stupid death that's brought about by lag. Or anything else of the sort. Okay, that just took like 3 hearts from me. Good thing I had full health and I ate that. And now we have a Candyland Realmstone. Alright, now where is this thing? Okay, even the Sabertooths drop ivory. Now how would they have ivory? I don't know. And to get to Laborian, we need to let a Gardensian creature soak in candied water, then kill it. I think I'm just going to quickly... Hope I'm going to be safe here while the game just takes its sweet little time to load in a bunch of new chunks, because the first time I'm entering Candyland here, and I hope that airhead can't just, like, two-shot me. I mean, I remember these things used to be, like, really freaking powerful, so... Hopefully they don't just, like, two-shot me and kill me and end my world. Yeah, here's to hoping the airheads got nerfed. And again, I should probably bring some arrows. And I'll probably have to make more of them. So if you would excuse me, I'd have to make more arrows. Now, I don't need to bring all these with me. I'll bring 64 and 28. It's fine. I'll put this away for now. Also, don't need the hoe either. I'll just put the extra seeds here, because why not? Also, the ivory, can I just put this away quickly? Anything else I just might not need to carry. Alright then. Now we need the Gardensia Realmstone and the Candyland Realmstone to go and perform this task. Find any Gardensian mob. Any mob. Lead it through the portal. Oh, I said lead it through the portal. No, or is it just too smart and it's gonna pathfind around the portal to get me? I'm trying to lead this guy into the portal, but he's not following. I'll just have to knock him in. I'll just have to push him in myself. Okay, I got him out here. Now I gotta push him over into Candyland. Get in here, you flower face. Come on. In the portal. Okay, I should maybe put some half slabs, so getting him up here will be easier. I'm gonna have to just deal with him following me. Yup, he's aggroing me and I don't know how to lose him, so... Wait a minute. I got a better idea. Gravitator! I'll just hop up here. Yeah, I got a better idea. Except I need to still reach a crafting table somehow. Yep, I didn't exactly plan this out. I didn't plan this out perfectly, what else can I say? So, half slabs. I did not plan this out very well. What else can I say? Now the flower face is gonna wander off. Nope. He's still aggroing me. And I hit him, I cracked the Candyland Realmstone over his head quite a bit, so of course he'd be pissed off with me. I'd be pissed too if someone tried to just break a Realmstone over my head. Now get in! Okay, he's in. Pushed him into Candyland by beating him over the head with another Realmstone. Now I gotta lead him into some water. Now I gotta get him to follow me in here, and then finish him off. much health does he even have left? No, he's walking out. I need to keep him in the water, not out. Oh, there we go. Dripping key. Okay, that time I didn't even have to hold the Realm Stone to get it to turn to a Laborian one. Just had to kill the thing in candied water. Get this Realm Stone. You now pretty much have to do like something completely different from what you used to do to get this Laborian Realm Stone. What I literally had to do was just bring a creature from Gardencia into Candyland, into Candied Water, and then kill it there to get this Realm Stone. To get into this dimension. That is quite literally what I had to do. So I think I'm going to take like half of the Runium chunks with me into Laborian. I have to see how my armor's doing. If it's in really that bad shape, maybe I won't go right away. You know, Realm Stones no longer get consumed after you use them, so you can just reuse the same ones over and over. Certainly is convenient. What else can I say? Certainly is hella convenient. I have a spare shield, right? I'll take a shield with me for safety. I'm gonna bring a shield. At least that should be able to block some hits if it starts getting really bad in there. There's also the Gravitator. Gives me jump boost. Okay, wait a minute. What happened to my portal? Something's wrong with my portal. Okay, something messed up with my portal here. And now I can't go back to the overworld. Alright, something's not right here. I think I'm gonna have to get tech support. This is my portal. I hope I can just find some cheat that'll let me just warp back to the overworld. Because I can't actually die without deleting my world. Because this is not supposed to happen. I literally can't get back to the overworld because the portal just spawned like this. The portal frame spawned empty. There's no actual portal blocks you can step in to get back to the overworld, so we're stuck out here. Oh. No, I want to print screen my portal. Fuck. Okay, I saved my screenshot. Might just save another that just shows the empty portal frame even better. I hope this doesn't just kill off the... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to cheat and use commands to get back to the overworld. I mean, is there a command that just teleports me, like, across dimensions? You know, I didn't want to cheat, but I think I'm gonna have to. Probably gonna have to make an exception. I'm gonna have to make an exception for when the game outright breaks, like this. Okay, so 3.1.2, it was the Grekon portal that was broken. Now 3.2's Laborian portal is broken. Set block. You can get the Borean portal block as well. I might just have to spawn that in. Just so we can actually leave the dimension as intended. So how do I do set block? And I want to figure this out, like, now, so... I want to get this working before, like, a bunch of Laborian mobs actually swarm me. Or I could just hop on top of one of these coral reefs where they can't touch me. Or I just hop on top of a coral reef and they can't get to me from up here. So I'm gonna have to cheat. So I can actually get out of Laborian without having to just kill myself off and delete my world as a result. Allow cheats on start land world. So I need to just simply manually generate a Laborian portal block. Okay, so set block minus 137. If I go, yeah, minus 137. Nope, type minus 137. 65 minus 332. If that's even the name of it. Or do give. Then how do I get the actual name of the Borean portal block? Or I could just look it up on the wiki and it's probably going to say House of the Great. Okay, I just want to look this up with the game paused. Come on. No, I did not mean Korean. I did not at all mean Korean. I meant Laborian. So what's the name of the actual portal block? World Gen is late, so it's delayed. AoE 3 Borean portal, thank you. Or I can just give myself that block. And then just, like, get rid of it immediately after. Actually, I'll just fill out the frame. Just pretend you saw nothing. Just pretend that the portal actually generated filled. Put me back on the overworld. Just pretend that that portal was actually already properly generated to begin with. And now I'm going to just destroy the rest of these. Pretend they never existed. And now just pretend that. Yeah, it's either that or I just simply never get to leave Laborian. Yeah, I gotta cheat when the world just when the game just outright breaks like that. So I'll just put the portal blocks where they were supposed to generate, then just pretend like nothing ever happened. And now let's just try and get back on track here. Oh boy, already getting attacked by a Sea Viper. Not how I want to start things off. And it's poisoning me. Yeah, certainly. I kind of had to use commands to fix that. It was either use commands or just die and lose my world. I'm going to use commands for stuff that's, like, unexpected. That's just going to break my game outright. Now I got plenty of Sea Vipers literally just chasing me. Oh, wow. I already found it. And wait, is that a Neptuno? Holy fuck, it is. I'm not going to try and fight it, though. I'm really starting to think I should have maybe just come here with Depth Strider. Hopefully, like, that is not going to be my undoing. Probably should have come here with Depth Strider. Holy fuck, we found one of these already, but now I gotta get myself up there. Right, Rosedons, where are you? Oh, Sea Viper! Oh fuck, I'm getting surrounded already. I am not gonna stay to fight these guys. I just came here for the runes. I'll fight them later when my gear is even better. I just came for the runes at the moment. So now I gotta just position myself under the shrine and then just teleport up top. And then I forgot to make a... Okay, I forgot something. I need a rune shrine block, otherwise I can't make runes. And in case the actual command for that has been... No, in case the actual recipe for that's been changed. Wait, can you even craft this? Rune shrine block. Can you even craft that anymore? Yeah, I totally forgot that I need one of those to actually do any runation. I'm gonna try the old wiki recipe, but I gotta go back to the overworld for that. I left all my crafting recipes back there, so I gotta just double back to the overworld. Okay, I gotta just run back now. As much as I'd like to try and take the Neptuno on, it's probably too much of a risk. It would certainly be a lot less risky if I had Depth Strider, then I wouldn't feel like so afraid to just fight stuff here. Because if I had Depth Strider, a particularly high level of it, then running away would be easy enough. But without Depth Strider, running away might be a problem, given all this water. So hopefully the Carved Rune of Power still lets me make the Rune Shrine. So yes, I will try and make that. Because I just remembered that I need... They spawn at the Wind Shrines, you can steal them from there. This time more they do spawn at the Wind Shrines. But I remember that I could craft my own. And Wind Shrines... I'd have to walk to one and then back. I honestly think it's going to be faster to just make... It's just going to be faster to simply make a Rune Shrine if you can still do so. You can't craft them anymore, I think. I'm going to try. I mean, what do we got to lose? Alright, so... Ender Pearl Blaze Rod. I know I can still make the Carved Rune of Power, but you might be right on this. I mean, it didn't show me a crafting recipe, so... Where's the Wind Shrine? Somewhere in the overworld, so I had to just walk back to there, pick it up, then come back to my base. I might just have to, like, make a trip back to the Wind Shrine in the overworld. If Emma's right. Also, did I find the end yet? Of course I did. Yep, spawns in the overworld. I've played enough of this to know that. It's just I want to see if the crafting recipe still exists or not. This is what it says on the wiki, but it doesn't work. Okay, so you can't actually mass produce the blocks anymore. Gotta just pick it up from like a Wind Rune Shrine, then just recycle that one now. So now I have an extra Carved Rune of Power I'll probably never use. I don't know why they had to take the crafting recipe away, so now I just gotta make like one extra trip. Well, at least I recorded the coordinates of this Wind Shrine, so now I just gotta run back to like X643 Z negative 1157. In other words, I gotta run back a long ways. You actually have to go out and get to rune shrines in general just to make the runes in the first place. I think in some really old versions of Advent of Ascension, you can actually break the rune posts themselves and just remake the shrines at home. Kind of makes me wonder if maybe that still would have technically been possible. Unless maybe, like, someone thought about just patching the case scenario where the Wither breaks the blocks. I'm gonna imagine that maybe by now, like, someone figured that the Wither could just destroy those blocks. You're probably right. I can't even outrun this guy, that's how fast he is. I was running at the top speed I could, and I couldn't even outrun that. I mean, good thing I had a bucket of water on hand. Yeah, so that's what the water's for, I guess. So it certainly would have been interesting to just spawn the Wither to destroy some of these indestructible blocks. For example, like, a rune randomizer would have been awesome to bring back home. And not have to go out to Runendor every time I want to make runes. But that was still pretty tedious to just gather the materials to make a Wither every time you want to just take any block with you. So I still never really considered it because trying to spawn the Wither is also a pretty time-consuming process. Okay, so I gotta remember to actually pick up the Wind Shrine. No, the Rune Shrine itself. I gotta remember to grab that. Yeah, I remembered that you were able to craft those blocks before. Now I gotta just recycle the one from the Wind Shrine. And also try not to just forget where I left it last. Because the only Rune Shrines that are going to spawn with actual Rune Shrine blocks are the Wind Rune Shrines in the overworld. You have to bring them yourself to all the other dimensions. So I should be at the coordinates soon. About another 500 more blocks to go. Yeah, so Rune Shrines are no longer craftable, it looks like. Yep. Okay, so I'm assuming there's probably going to be a 3.2.5 getting released sometime soon. Because you can't just leave not being able to get out of Laborian in the mod. That is a pretty big issue right there, not being able to leave a dimension. I mean, 3.1.2 had that same issue, or something very similar with Grekon. You got the Grekon portal running, you went to Grekon, then back through Grekon to Mysterium, and when you tried to go back to the overworld from Mysterium, the portal instead put you in Grekon, and there was no way to just reroute it to send you back to the overworld. At least I never found a way to get it to direct me back to the overworld. Hence why I never spend too much time in Grekon in the first place. Inconvenient as hell to just have to die whenever you want to go there. And then lose all your levels. You have to factor in dying as part of the trip. And then just losing all the levels you had. And in hardcore, that's not even an option to die. I literally had to just spawn in portal blocks for the Laborian portal. Because dying would mean I just delete my world outright. Well, at least spawning in the portal blocks just to actually fill in the portal frame and make it look like it should have worked. Okay, zombie in diamond armor. Yep. Zombie wearing full diamond. I want to print screen this. Get down here so I can print screen this. Because... Okay, well, I'll admit, I'm playing on hard, so mob spawning with armor on is more common in hard mode, but still. This might be like the first time I enchanted diamond armor pieces, too. I got some unenchanted diamond boots that are about to break apart. Some more rare sights we're seeing tonight. More rare findings. Yeah, recently I saw a jungle temple actually cutting into a village. I saw a village where part of it spawned in another jungle on another occasion. I got 2 golden apples within like 10 minutes of each other looking through mine shafts. And I also got a notch apple to drop from a bug eye. Just some random mob also dropped a notch apple, so I actually have 3 in total. Alright, so it's right there. I need to just go up there. I'll just teleport straight up with Rosedons. Take the rune shrine. And then just head back home. These are probably still unbreakable. I mean, I figured they would be. Completely unbreakable. I have to wonder if the Wither could still technically break those. Okay, so I certainly want to get more done tonight, but I kind of just wasted time dawdling around, trying to find that Wind Rune Shrine. Pick this up, and then just actually go back to Laborian. Because I forgot about that block entirely. Mainly because I don't really go run and do Ruination that often. Maybe that's why I forgot. So now we just need to run back. I got really lucky I found that Water Rune Shrine close. Could have spent even more time looking for one to then figure out that I still had to go get a Wind Rune Shrine block. That I still had to get a Rune Shrine block off the Wind Rune Shrine in the overworld. Well, the one place I knew where to get one from. Never heard of that one. Can only imagine what the mod packs would look like that multiple people worked on. Especially compared to this. Yeah, but still crazy to think that a lot of this was just done by one person in the first place. I see where you're getting at. I'm wondering if I also mentioned that 6-block tall cactus that I saw earlier. And I think that might have been on a previous world that I died on. I recall seeing it recently, but I actually died on 2 of my worlds, and this is my 3rd hardcore world. Once you start, you won't be able to start. You mean stop, right? Okay, are we almost back at home? So I can just actually make the water runes now. Oh no, I forgot to make wind runes! No, I should have made those too. Or I could maybe just turn all of the runes I have to water runes just to get that sweet Runation experience. I mean, am I really gonna need a water staff as a weapon that badly? Oh, now I'm gonna have all these guys just shooting at me. Okay, let's get all the ranged attackers. Okay, at least the rose is just kind of distracting them. Oh, they actually took him out. Nice. I thought the roses were just going to serve as a distraction for long enough for me to just get the final blow in, but no, they actually took him down. I have a Depth Strider book lying around, but it also has Power 4 on it, and Efficiency 4. Would I rather take the Depth Strider, or could I maybe... interesting choice here. Seems really tempting to save the Power 4 for later, for a really good bow. But if I want the Depth Strider 3, I can actually get it now. And I'm going back to Laborian. So I'd actually like to take further insurance. So I'll take Depth Strider with me and just forego the Power 4. Just so I can have Depth Strider 3 right now guaranteed. Just to make Laborian a bit safer to go into. I could have totally made some wind runes, but I forgot that. So I think I'm just going to convert all of these into water runes. I'll just make a bunch of water runes for that sweet Runation experience. Just for the sake of that leveling up. Now I gotta just face myself north and run back north. Yeah, so it should be easier to run away from any fights gone bad here with Depth Strider on my boots. Hence why I opted to just take that for safety's sake. Yeah, I think it's safe to say I'm gonna play a lot more conservatively on a hardcore world. Wait, I'm not even going the right way. No, I'm supposed to run south. No, I have to go south to get to this water rune shrine, not north. I actually headed the wrong way. Yeah, I'm definitely going to opt to make more of the safer plays on this hardcore world. Such as getting Depth Strider 3. Even though I likely could have still survived this short trip to the rune shrine without it. But I still didn't want to take chances. Uh-oh. Can I run away? Can I run away before it's too late? Okay, I'm still getting pretty far. Getting far enough so I can just be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't get me up here. Right, Sea Viper cannot touch me from up here. Now, I might need more blocks just to get up here. So have the Rune Shrine block. Oh, now I can easily get up here. And now we just make a bunch of runes. We are going to level up a lot here. And Shulker box just so I can put these runes away. We're going to do a lot of leveling up here. Runation 25 already. 26, 27, 28, 29. 30, 31, 32. And not too far off from 33 either. Okay, so I just gained like, what, 17 runation levels from runium chunks that I more or less already had on me? Okay, now that was quick. Now I just gotta leave with my new runation experience. Just kind of came here for the water runes and that's it. Not gonna stay for the combat. I'd like to get better armor and even a better weapon before doing so. I'd probably just consider making a better armor set before actually more or less fighting mobs in the tier 3 dimensions. Yeah, because these guys can still pack quite a punch. Alright, they're gonna lead me off into water. Not where I want to be. Okay, they're trying to just trap me in the water here. This is not good. They might have trapped me. Okay, they're gonna try and trap me. This isn't good. If I can just get away for long enough. Any place to just jump out of there. Good enough. Just let me hop out. Just trying to lead all the enemies away from this portal so it'll be safe to just come back here later. Good enough. Ultimately got what I wanted done. Now just to move these over into the rune chest. I guess I'll have to see what I can do about making wind runes later if I actually want to use a water staff. But we have plenty of water runes. And now I can just look at some other runation options. Okay, so what other runes can I now make? I just jumped to like level 32 runation from like level 16. So I gained like 16 levels off of that trip. I can make lunar runes and lunaless now if I had charged runium. I can make wither runes in the abyss, poison runes and vox pawns. Best experience I have still are lunar runes. As soon as I get to level 36, I think I might just make energy runes all the way up to level 54. And if I want charged runium, I know it's in the deep lands. So I might just go over to the deep lands and start mining it. Because I will eventually need that anyways for the kinetic runes in Gardensia, so I think I'm just going to go to deep lands and start mining there. Also see what the deep cases are going to have, because those now have different loots. So I'm interested to see what those are going to now have. So I have not that much coal on hand. Well, I have what's in the furnaces, so never mind. Oh, I still have plenty of torches, but I'll just bring the materials to make more torches. Didn't even need to use my shield or anything. Turns out I was just fine in there. Literally did just fine in Laborian. Alright, so I guess deep lands it is. Gotta relight this portal. And then hop right in. Get up to Y77, and then start mining again. Wait, Rosinons need to... Okay, why are they not teleporting me? Oh, there we go. I think I'll put torches in the offhand so I can see what I'm actually doing. And Gravitator, like, I'll do this. Wait, I'm already at, like... Yep, I think I can start tunneling up already. Now I think I should save these planks. Alright. We're at Y78, so now it's time to do some mining. Oh my god, Debug, what did I miss? T-Slot said it was a joke. I'd recommend letting it go. This is what I came here for. Oh, and it's auto-smelting because I'm using my Emberstone pick. So it's just like one less step I have to take if I don't mind just missing out on XP orbs. I'll also take deep cases just to see what the loot's going to be in them now. Oh, the mining traps and deep lands are still there. So I'll probably want to keep a sword close by because some hostile mobs do spawn out of some of these traps. If my knowledge of 3.1.2 is still relevant. I'm probably going to stay in here for a bit just to stockpile the runium. Also see if we can run into any deep cases while we're up here. Debug's honestly waiting for me to die in my hardcore world. I can assure you the reaction is probably going to be something. Just have no idea when it's going to happen, though. I'll probably die when we all least expect it, too. It's probably going to be coming from something totally unexpected. Though I know a lot of this mod inside and out, I don't think I know absolutely everything. No, I really want to hit more runium. Or even deep cases, just to see what loot's in them. Because those have different loots now. From what I heard, those have, like, different types of loot now. It's not just, like, copper coins, gold coins, deep lands tokens, subterranean armor, and deep bow. Might have been some other items in the 3.1.2 loot table for those deep cases, but weren't too many other exciting things in there. Changing thousands of textures is not quick and easy work. Okay, what loot are we getting now? Oh, runium chunks! Nice! I wanted these anyways for my runation training. Silver coins? And skill crystals? And of course, like, Deeplands tokens. That still makes sense. Oh, right, the nippers exist. Yup, nippers exist still. They didn't go anywhere. I did not miss the nippers at all. I didn't miss them at all, these guys. Just a nuisance more than anything. Just to further slow down your mining trips. Oh, there was also the exploding blocks. Just don't get too close and you should be fine. So don't just put your face right up in front of the blocks as you break them and you should be fine. Yeah, just stay back a bit as you mine these, just to be safe. From pretty much any hazard, just to give you more time to react to it. You also don't want to run face first into lava either, especially if you don't have a water bucket on your hotbar. I don't want to run right into this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, a lot of stuff has already been retextured. Apparently now my God's Great Blade is going to look different if I actually make it far enough to reacquire that. More runium already. Nice. Oh, more nippers. I honestly don't like these guys. Okay, we knocked them out. Oh, two more. Yeah, they're pretty tiny targets, so you gotta be pretty accurate with your sword swings. Another Rocky upgrade kit. Apparently these now drop it too. Okay, I guess any mob can drop it. Well, any mob that comes from here at least can drop it. Rip. Okay, we're almost done with these guys. I probably should have just picked a different direction to mine in if I didn't want to fight so many of these guys. I should have just gone mining in another direction at this point. Oh, there's two more of them. Tried to go somewhere else, but I'm still finding nippers. And yes, that's what they're called. Another one. I should just heal up before fighting anymore. I'm just gonna go pick a different direction to mine in at this point. I'm gonna stop going that way for now. And then probably just turn again when I hit more like these deep lance traps. Oh, now I'm seeing gunpowder from foraging. Nice. I was gonna go towards more bullets. And this is just gonna go towards more runation training. Oh, that... Oh, those are just the exploding blocks again. And more of them. Oh, deep case. More silver coins. And I think some copper ones. More skill crystals. We're seeing more interesting stuff in these at this point. Alright, so I already have like 51. That's... Oh, I already have a lot of rhodium chunks. I already have plenty. And I've barely spent any time up here mining them. Again, I'm gonna mine some other direction now. So I got like 7 silver coins out of the 2 deep case finds I found. I still haven't really found anything to spend the coins on at the moment. Still not sure what I'll spend them on. Okay, can I attack these guys? Or also, better yet, just mine some other direction. Oh, more deep cases. So far, I'm just getting a lot of tokens. There's more exciting things to come across, in all honesty. I can just get the tokens by killing any other Deeplands mob if I wanted them that badly. It would be faster than just mining. I want to see more, like, interesting deep case loot. Mainly, still, I want to find more runium. I mean, that's the main reason I even came back up here in the first place, was for runium. That way I can just do even more runation training. I think you're talking about Graw, right? A floating thing. I think that was Graw. I mean, I certainly remember the exploding bullets. And just how many sets of mercurial armor I went through trying to get all the Graw kills needed for a gold statue of him. Graw, the floating thing. Okay, 24 foraging. So I got 51 charged runium chunks so far. That's like 16 blank charged runes right there for each one of those, so it's still like a lot of them. I'm gonna guess maybe he's talking about 3.1.2. Maybe. I mean, it was the last major version before 3.2 hit. I mean, I did play a hell of a lot of that, too. I don't think I've ever played 2.4b. That one I must have never tried out. I'm pretty sure even further back, like, this was when this mod was called Eternal Isles. And I think it might have had, like, only 4 dimensions at that time. Like, there's still a really old wiki that makes me think there was a version of this mod that literally had only the 4 other dimensions besides, well, the vanilla ones, of course. So if I'm not mistaken, I think the original 4 custom dimensions were Haven, Abyss, Percasia, and Mysterium, right? Now only one of these is still a tier 1 dimension. Oh, neat. Runium. Main reason I came up here. Never saw it. A gold coin. And more runium. Oh, gold coin, though. That I was not expecting. Now I just gotta figure out what I don't want to keep. What can I throw out to keep the gold coin? Oh. Of course. I had no idea gold coins came out of these. Oh, wait. They used to, but okay, they still do. I know they used to show up very rarely out of deep cases. Looks like they still do, and are probably just as rare. So I have 57 of the charged runium chunks and 25 runium chunks that actually just all came out of these deep cases, so... Even the deep cases can further advance my runation training. It's not just the charged runium ores. Like, even the chunks. No, even the deep cases are helping me out here. I think I'm just going to just bail out at this point because I'm running out of inventory space. Sure, I could cram stuff in the shulker box, but I think I'd rather just leave at this point. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with what I did end up with, so I'll just head back out. I'm just gonna head on out of here. Pretty satisfied overall with what I got. Because that right there is certainly gonna help advance my runation training. Now these guys are getting super annoying. I'm just gonna knock them both out of the ceiling, and they're just gonna die from fall damage. Yeah? I mean, I'm paying attention. I mean, I'm basically gonna be back in the overworld in, like, no time. I can just run straight back to this portal and it'll be safe. I'm listening. I'm back to safety. Are you talking about what? The last co-op playthrough? Yeah, we could totally try and find some time to co-op this version together. I'd still probably be able to guide you quite a bit. I'd still probably be of great help. But my knowledge doesn't run quite as deep as it did with 3.1.2. Still figuring out all the cool new stuff that this version of the mod changed. So I got 43 extra gunpowder. Now I might just make some more runium at this. I might just make some more runes just to get some more quick runation training. I think I might have left my rune shrine back at the water rune anyways. Might have left my rune shrine back at the water rune shrine in Laborian anyway, so I think I'm just gonna run back there quickly. I'll just run back. Speaking of running, so I gotta face south. Just gonna quickly dash south back to the water rune shrine. That I can literally see right from my portal. I got super lucky with finding this. Got super lucky with finding that so soon. I can literally see it right from my portal. I still need to get a move on, though. Don't want to have the Sea Vipers drain all my health now. So I'm just gonna go get under here, eat Rosedons, teleport up. I thought I left this back here. By accident, I thought I left that behind. So hopefully this just puts me at level 36. Because as soon as I hit 36 in Runation, I can make energy runes in Iron Mine. As soon as I get Iron Mine access. Let's just put these away for now. I'll make, like, some more runes. 36. Now I gotta remember to actually take this rune shrine block back with me. And now we leave again. We're gonna get back out of here. So I'm gonna waste no time to just leave Laborian here. Maybe I'll just hop up into one of these coral reefs here. Just so I can... Or better yet, I'll just run back to my portal and then eat something once I get back through that. That can be, like, a much safer place to eat something. I'll just keep the rune shrine block for later use. I guess I'll leave it here. And then I'll see what I can do about getting Iron Mine access. And then just put the other water runes away. So the shulker box. I'm just gonna put these away. I don't need to carry those with me still. So I think I'm going to get ready to go to Iron Mine. Or maybe I should take a step back and get another armor set that's good enough. Because this one's about to fall apart. Or I could just make an entirely new Rosidian set. I mean, I still have the materials on me to go do this, I think. I have a ton of rosette roots, this much I know. I also have some torn cloth, which is nice. Just trying to decide, like, what exactly to do here. I'm leaning towards just making, like, more Rosidian armor. Because I have, like, pretty much all the materials on hand to go do so. Yeah, more than enough rosette roots, that's for sure. Or I could even make some magic mending solution just to... Then again, what's the crafting recipe on a mending table? I don't know what I want to do. I have to repair this armor, otherwise I'm probably going to open myself up to dying if I don't repair this right away. It's honestly hard to say how I want to go about this next. What if I use magic repair dust with one of these armor pieces on an anvil? What happens? Okay, nothing happens. Also, I want to double check the mending table recipe because I know I'm going to be making one of these in the future. Okay, this doesn't look like it changed at all. It's still the same. I'm assuming this is now unobtainable from what I've seen earlier. So 3 emberstones, 5 obsidians, and a single repair dust. I see. So now I have 3 obsidian. So what I'm going to do is just run back to a nearby lava lake to just harvest the rest of it. And then I can craft myself that mending table. I think if I go just a bit south, I'll find that lava lake from earlier. Now wherever that was supposed to be. Okay, I thought there was a lava lake very close by to my base. Because I need more obsidian. And if I can just find a lava lake on the surface, I can quickly harvest it from there. But I don't quite seem to remember exactly where this lake is. I could maybe just say screw it and go underground where I'm more likely going to find lava. Probably going to turn this expedition around, just go underground. So we might only be getting to iron mine later, and not this stream. We might not actually be going to iron mine this stream, because I do have to figure out what I'm going to do about this armor being on the verge of breaking apart. Oh, neat, 2 bones. Did what, make a big deal out of it? So I probably will just head underground where I know there's going to be lava. And then just mine out the obsidian there. Also, probably just harvest these while we're at it. Something's hitting me and I don't know what it is. Okay, it's just some goblin. Now then, let's just go back under for a bit. Go where there's going to be lava. Now I gotta just follow the right way to lava. Okay, now I'm already seeing some, which is nice. Well, specifically the obsidian. This was at one point lava. I think I'm probably going to just focus on picking up even more obsidian later when I have an efficiency 5 pickaxe, so it's even faster. I think I'll just take the bare minimum, what I need at this point. That worked out perfectly. Right, something invisible is attacking me in my own house. And I just killed it. Can I just put away the random stuff I don't need to carry? So I'll take out 3 of these, and then of course this thing will repair dust. And then make that mending table. Alright then, mending table. Now where do we go and put this? I guess right here. I should be able to just use these on the table, right? Or maybe not. Oh, now it has a GUI, the mending table? I didn't know it had this. So this repairs like half durability. That also repairs half. So does this. I might just use up like 4 of these right now just to get half durability back on each of these items. Because I think I'm eventually just going to switch armor sets anyways. Something better is going to come my way, so I think I'll just do like half durability repair on each of these. The bow still has some life in it, so we'll repair that later too. Now this is certainly already better. Okay, so that repair dust did just come in handy. Nice. Then the rusted iron ingots, I'll just leave them there for now. So I might just putz around in Barathos for a bit until I can find a mineralization station. And then I would just simply make the Iron Mine Realmstone there. Let's go do that. Let's go to Barathos for a bit. This is actually not Barathos. Oh, some armor plating just dropped. Nice. This is actually not Barathos. There we go. Now it's Barathos. I got 3 coral stones by killing 1 mob. Okay then. So now I'm going to wander around here some more. Going in further pursuit of the Baron Castle. As soon as we find that, we can make the Iron Mine Realmstone. So now I need to just simply run through one of the flattest, most barren dimensions. The castle is definitely going to stand out, so finding it might not be like... It's not hard, it just might be time consuming. Well, that does look like a hive structure, but I didn't come here to actually do any boss fights. At least not right away. I came here in pursuit of a Baron Castle. This is not it. Okay, I still have some food. Might also have to see what I can do about just maintaining a steady food supply as well. Honestly, should have started that chicken farm right from the get-go, but got carried away with actual exploration. And just simply getting new and improved stuff whenever possible. Yeah, I simply got carried away with the hunting and gathering aspect of it. What else can I say? So I'm going to keep on just running in a specific direction, that being west, until something shows up. Alright, still no signs of this barren castle at the moment. Oh, I just got another hive chunk drop. Not even trying. And I have probably gotten maybe more of these than I did on my 3.1.2 world. I'm not even trying that hard to get them right now. Wait, that's an Sapien, isn't it? That's a rare mob. Another hive chunk. I'd never see them this frequently in 3.1.2. So we just found an Sapien. I don't know if this guy can still set you on fire if you get close enough to him, so I'm gonna opt just take him down from far away just to be safe. Okay, I guess he doesn't do this anymore. Doesn't just set you on fire by being close by to you. And you didn't even drop anything special, just the usual. And he's supposed to be a rare mob. And I still also remembered his name too, the Sapien. So I'm gonna find that before an actual Baron Castle that I need to find. Okay, I've traveled about like over 1,000 blocks west. I'm probably gonna want to go some other direction. Don't want to have to go too far out for this Baron Castle, so I'm gonna just start going in another direction instead. And then eventually back towards my portal. And I just literally found another of these guys. Maybe they're not that rare after all anymore. These guys seem to spawn more commonly in general. Like, every rare mob seems to just spawn more commonly in general now. Now, can this Baron Castle just show up? I just want to get this trip over with. Knowing that this was going to have to be done eventually, I just want to get it over with now. No, like, there's no way I'm going to miss it as soon as one does show up. I mean, it's tall enough that it's definitely going to stand out. It's not like I'm just going to run past it by accident. As soon as I see it, I'll know it's there. There's a rune shrine. If I point the camera like this, we can see it. Off on my right, but don't really have any use for the power rune shrine at the moment. Okay, I think that's just another Lotto Man's. Looks like a Lotto Man's house up there. So I want to just trade in these tokens. I guess I can do so right now since I'm right near a Lotto Man's. So I'm up. Wait, this building looks like it's kind of just floating. That looks pretty silly. This thing looks like it's literally levitating. I guess that's one way to get on top of the castle. No, not the castle, but this house. Alright, sell me some lotto totems. And let's see if I won anything. Yeah, that generated in a pretty odd location, to say the least. We didn't win anything. I mean, it was worth a try. I mean, not too many other places to really spend those tokens anyways. Just figured it was at least worth a try. Another Lotto Man's house. Just got done leaving the last one. Don't really need to talk to another. Still haven't run into a Baron Castle yet. I'll definitely know when it shows up. I'll definitely know what it looks like. I'm not gonna miss it when it does show up. Just I don't know how much longer I'm actually gonna try to look for it because it's getting late. Probably not that much longer, most likely. Very likely we'll just be coming back to all this tomorrow. tomorrow. I kind of just ran around in the giant circle and I still have yet to find what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. Oh, now I see one. Not that I can just bring a Blazium ingots to it anymore just to get a ton of silver coins, but we're ultimately required to go here to just simply even go to Iron Mine in the first place. Yeah, now you have to go to one of these to go to Iron Mine, so let's just go and do that. Right now, let me just teleport up to the top. Now, blank Realmstone, use it on this station. Now I have Iron Mine Realmstone. That's now done. Oh, there's also some chests here. Nice. I'll also get rid of the Firefly spawners. Before these guys totally take over the tower, I'll get rid of those spawners. I just got 2 back-to-back hive chunks. Okay, maybe I should just try and keep my distance from these guys. How many hive chunks do you think I'm going to end up with at this rate? I'm getting a lot of these. I still haven't even checked any of these chests yet. Just trying to clear the Fireflies out so it's going to be safe in here again. I think I see 2 more spawners actually running. Yep, I see them running. That one's gone now. That one's also gone. That's gonna be the last of them. I'm gonna eat up again just to be safe. Now it should be safe to take out the rest of them. Alright, so how many hive chunks did this give us? We got, wow, 7 hive chunks. Way more than you'll ever see in 3.1.2, unless you just spend, like, all your free time grinding out parasects. Yeah, now they're just so much easier to get. They're far more common now. And they even show up in these loot chests. Some ground blocks, some Varsium, some tokens, and some nice glass. I think I'll take the glass. Let's see if I missed any chests down here. Doesn't look like it. Pretty sure I didn't miss any here. So I'll grab the rest of these. Take the rest of whatever's in these loot chests that interest me, and then I'll just start heading back out of here. Been in that one already. There's then this one. Baronite, or tokens. More generic loot to just pick up. And then a third chest here. A Firefly staff. I just found a staff in one of these. Oh, so I just found a weapon in one of those chests. Nice. Let's definitely take up the staff. I'm definitely going to be leaving with that. Right, Firefly Staff. Just found that. And then another chest that has another hive chunk, some Blazium, and that's pretty much all there was in there. So I got like 3 blocks of glass, and that's about it. So let's continue to just get back out of here. So I need to go like east now. I need to go northeast to now leave Barthos. I don't know if we'll actually need this barren castle for anything else, because the mineralization station now does something completely different from what it used to. I think now it just turns all kinds of your ingots into more tokens, which you can spend on the Lotto Man. Or I could just go and kill mobs for the tokens instead. Either mine stuff or just kill mobs. Okay, so I certainly wasn't expecting to get another staff. That's a nice little bonus we just got there. Extra staff. I mean, I mainly just came out here in an attempt to simply get to Iron Mine, but I got even more than I bargained for. Right, so I need to run north still to get out of here. I got even more goodies than what I was expecting. I didn't know chests showed up in Barren Castles. Didn't know they had loot chests there now. Wasn't even thinking about the possibility of loot chests. They just so happened to be there. And if I find another Barren Castle ever, then there'd just be more loot chests to go through. So yeah, that's a really nice touch, is simply adding those loot chests in those structures. Makes them a little more interesting to actually hunt down now. Just see like what other pieces of loot you might end up with. Just makes it a bit more fun to find those now. I think like maybe all the castles throughout all the dimensions just have like these loot chests. Loot obviously being based off of what dimension you're in. I'm not even trying to find this many Ilosapiens. They just keep on showing up. I think I've seen like 4 or 5 of them now on my search for that one Barren Castle. And I've seen like 5 of these guys. And I'm trying to get his attention. And he still just dropped only tokens. Then again, I don't really look to see how many tokens he dropped. So if I run about another 200 blocks further north, I should start to see my portal, so I can just get out of Barthos. And then I'll call it a stream. And there's my portal. Now we just literally have to hop in. And that's going to end my trip into Barthos. Got 9 more hive chunks without even trying. So how much extra stuff can we now just put away? So more Baron tokens I'll just trade into a lot of man later. Not gonna do it now, it's getting late. Extra coins. A new staff, I guess I'll put that here. More of this stuff from Barthos. I guess I'll just leave the rest of the inventory intact. I'm really starting to run short on food. Might have to do some gathering of that before really going elsewhere. Now I have an Ira Mine portal up and running. What I then do from there is look for an Energy Rune Shrine. So I can just make a bunch more runes, and then get a ton more Runation experience. But we'll do that later. Until next time. Where we'll then just further train up a Runation and Ira Mine. Already at level 36. This has been going up pretty quickly. We might be able to get to 54 in not too long. And then from there I can just make kinetic runes over in Gardensia. And then have all the runes the Kaya staff would use up.